Yeah, and the first one is now, and there's some that put away in this trash can over there. And the shirt, and it says, thank you, it's the work from my heart, kids in there.
Hola, it's Shantae from Brown Sugar Talk and the Black Unicorns. I'm coming to you today, and today's show is about planning. But I want to go over a few things before I started. So, the first thing is, I've been learning about like astrology and all this different stuff, and so it's this thing called the Astral Matrix, which tells you like all of the it's actually an app, so I put that at the bottom, but it's something called the Astral Matrix. And you know, I'm just not I'm not into all that astrology stuff anyway, but now that I've gotten a little older, some of the stuff is like true. It's just out of control true. So, Astral Matrix, and then it's something called angel numbers. I'm not into angel numbers as much as I am into Astral Matrix, but I learned it from this guy here named Lamont. It was something else he taught me too about sociopath and psychopaths. I told him I wasn't going to use it in the show, but I want to tell y'all because it's a good analogy. Like, he was saying a sociopath is a predator, but a psychopath is a leech. And so it's good to know those different things, because in this type of environment, that's what happens. And that's what I was trying to get to too. It's like, I think that he is already transcending. And so I think when you don't understand transcending, you may start to use drugs, you may start to use like different other ways of coping because you don't understand where you got that energy from when you were younger. Because I transcended when I was younger. So it's like, I understood that I never had to like cope with drugs or anything like that. And plus we didn't have them in the house. And I'm pretty sure if somebody was there that did those things, like, and actually it was, my grandmother was close to me and she smoked and she drank. I just never had the intention of smoking and drinking. And it was like, because of transcending. So, I think sometimes people want that high, but it's like you don't know where it even came from because nobody is there to talk to you or nobody's helping you cope with what you're going through. And so I think that becomes the addiction part. I don't know, that's just my new theory right now, y'all. I'm like, that just seems like an addiction point to me because when you... it's like you looking for something to grab onto, like you looking for that high again. If you don't understand how to get the high or where the high came from, that's where it is. And the other thing is, it's like people always talk about eating the good fruits and the good vegetables, different things like that. If you grew up in a house where you ate whole meals, like a whole meal, like you ate real potatoes, you ate real chicken, you ate real, you see what I'm saying? Because at some point they were not putting all this extra shit that they've been putting into the food, right? So that's actually as time went on and they started doing tests and all this different stuff. But if you grew up eating whole foods, you probably did transcend it. That's all you had for yourself. But then you in a low vibrational environment. So then it brings back your vibration, your lower vibration. If you understand dreams and different things like that, like all that stuff is interpretation and all that stuff is actually connected to the earth. It really is. Like, I know it just sounds so crazy, but it is. It's the truth. And it's like, I'm just not even, I still don't actually believe some of the stuff myself until it goes to a point where I'm just like, okay, this is working out for me. This is true. It's thunder. Thunder. I gotta plug up my computer. Give me a minute. It's like always a bad storm over here. I hope we don't have a blackout. But anyway, so yeah, transcending is something that happens, and I think it is a source of addiction sometimes. I'm not joking, because I think that you are looking for that high, you're looking for that feeling, you're looking for that joy, that positivity, and it's not coming through. And so then you sunk in this dark place, and so drugs are like, you're using the drugs to kind of help you get out. And then you start feeling guilty because you're using drugs, because everybody say it's so bad, but people use prescription drugs every day. So how bad can it be? And they still feel positive about it. So it's like, depending on how you name the drug, that's when you'll start to feel either positive or negative about it. And it's like, really, it all still is a positive energy because you're using something that makes you feel a certain way. You see? That's why sometimes people are functioning addicts. Like, they actually are functioning addicts. Like, they have good jobs, they have families and everything, and they still do cocaine, they still do meth, and then you will never know. some doctors use drugs. You see, so it's always like a positive or negative thing. It's not, and just because you use street drugs does not always make that a negative thing. And just because you use pharmaceutical drugs does not always make it a positive thing. I was riding in the car with a guy. He was telling me about his daughter. And she was like, they have told her that she got some kind of disease. I asked him one question. I said, is she pretty? He said, yeah. I said, get her the fuck out of Alton. Because they doing something over there where it's like, all in this area for real. It's like they actually trying to break down people who look better than them or who are better than them. It's like, why the fuck are you even a doctor? Like, what the fuck are you here for? Why are you a nurse practitioner? Do you actually have the credentials to be who you are? And so it's really scary. This is a really scary situation. But yes, I do think transcending is connected to addiction because you are looking for another high. So anyway, that's not what my show is about today. It's just something I was thinking about. But Astral Matrix and what is it? I already did a psychopath show and like a sociopath show, but we actually deal with them here every day, so it's kind of like, yeah, we know what you are. Angel and angel numbers. And remember, the psychopath is a leech and a sociopath is a predator. You see? Because a sociopath is going to try to get information. They're going to be really nice too. Oh my God, you're so cute. You're so lovely. And then as soon as they learn something about you, they're going to try to use it against you to hurt your feelings. Or try to hurt your family. They always have to have a victim. Same thing with a psychopath. Same thing, a leech. Oh my God, did you do that? Can I have this? Can I get that? Oh my God, how did you get that? Who's your friend? You know, now that's their friend. Now they don't know you anymore. Stuff like this. A psychopath. Oh my God, she was talking about you. That's psychopathic shit. You see? So you have to watch that. And it starts early. And then he was telling me like how a sociopath is created, but a psychopath is born. So it's, you see, they both, it's like they have those different characteristics. So I like talking to this guy. He was like so young. Y'all, I'm thinking about getting me a young boyfriend. I know I don't go out with no young people. But I'm serious. Like, these young guys actually give me a better conversation than the older guys sometimes. I'm just like, this is crazy. So I don't know. I might connect now with a younger guy, more with a younger guy than an older guy. Like maybe 37, 38. That's not young though. I'm talking about like 33, 32. That's how old they are. Like they are giving me good ass conversation. So anyway, planning. So I thought about Maslow's planning, and I got this from. I would say get the stuff from my website, but it's only stuff because I'm here. I haven't created anything, but I'll try to post. I was trying to like do a planner. I'll post those pages later, like maybe later on after this show. Because I got some planner pages done, they just not all done. But I was thinking about binders or whatever. And I'll be posting them on Black Unicorns with an UNCARNS. It's just on my website. But anyway, there's so many different types of binders that you can have, like a home binder, a student binder. I say keep a student binder now. Like instead of putting all the artwork on the refrigerator, you can start just like getting a binder. You know, they're like 50 cents, sometimes a quarter. You can find them on sale, and you just get those pages or whatever. I used to love just like going back and looking through my artwork, and that's something my stepmom taught me, like to keep. And I put this in my school design too, to keep a what is this thing like when you collect all your work? I forgot what it's called, but anyway, just to keep a binder of all my work, and that was like something I really like enjoyed. So, kids, I think they like that too. Like, just like, you don't have to put it all on the refrigerator. You can actually put it in a binder. A home binder is like just everything you need in your house, like the meal planning, the foods you eat, who has allergies, who has this, who has that. And it's really good for your babysitter to have that too. A budget binder. A budget binder is just like, okay, what are we saving money for? What are we doing? And you can put that in your trip binder, like how you're going to travel and different things like that. So all these things you can find on Pinterest.com. I'm not going to post anybody particular. I'm just going to post those pages. You know, I have like the other planner pages that are on my website at blackunicorns.com. It's just like, it was part of the Denzel Washington quote thing or whatever. So it's like a different thing. I think it's like 5 pages for planning for working out and different things like that. A recipe binder. Me and my son love this, and what I did with my recipe behind it, it's not a binder. We took like an old book, and I paint the pages, and then I like draw the recipes that me and him learn together. So it's like we have a big book, we just have recipes, and then we did like what the shelf, or blue shelf, or whoever I did, magic shelf, and we did another meal order food thing where we have recipes and the food come to the house. Anyway, you can just keep those pages within itself, and again, you just have a big binder and you just slide it in the sleeve, and you have the recipes ready. So that's part of planning if you want to do that. And then a stay-at-home binder. So if you stay at home, then what do? What are the things that we need? And you can just leave that with your stuff, you know. So I don't know. It's like it's just really up to you how you want to plan out what you're doing and how you do it. If you don't want to binder, like if you want to create your own binder, I say just have a calendar, get you a budget planner, get you a student calendar, a recipe planner, a workout planner, a babysitter planner, a trip planner, and an ongoing shopping list. And that's like the one where it's like keep your ongoing shopping list. Me and my son, we put a piece of paper on the wall, and then when everybody says something, or if he sees something that he like, we write it down on the paper. We also keep it in the phone, like he has his own list in the phone, and he has his own Amazon list. So some stuff we'll find on Amazon and I put in his list. So then I don't have to go back and ask him, is this what you want? Or whatever. He'll just share it to me. I get it on my phone. I just save it I get it in a text message and I just save it into his list. So then when it's time, I have exactly what he wants. You see? So then I just order what he wants. We check the prices and everything together so he can get what he wants. So that's it. Like that's something that we keep together. So even if we broke, it's like when you get some money, this is what I want. And when I get the money, he gets what he wants because he deserves it. But yeah, so that's it. I think that's it for today. I don't think today's show was really long, but just I don't think I went over psychopaths. I might try to do some of those next week, but I thought that was like just a good observation. And it's like 32 or 33 years old. Like I'm serious. Like he is like so manifested, but he's so serious with himself for doing things outside of the norm or doing something on low vibration. And it's like because he didn't understand his transcend. Like he didn't understand how he transcended. Because he's able to like talk about like all kinds of stuff. Like very intelligent man. Very intelligent. And he'll sit there and beat himself up, and I'm like, you're just too hard on yourself. Too hard, and he knows every step of his life. And it's like, for him not to understand it as a man, that most people don't know how to actually analyze themselves. They would rather lie to themselves and actually tell you the truth about who they are. That's a big thing. That is a big and beautiful thing. And even if he was, because they'll do this to me too, even if I was to tell you the truth about who I am, they'll still give me a lie back to myself. It'll be like they can't fathom that somebody's talking to them with intelligence, or that somebody has more intelligence than they do. They trying to move them into a new understanding. They cannot figure it out, so then they will actually lie back to them. So it's like we have to be careful too, because people can take the odd information, try to make us into demons and devils, and it's actually them, because now they want to hurt us because we taught them something that they're not ready for. We taught them something they're not ready for. So it's like, now you're a demon, you're a devil, I want to kill you. And it's like, no, that's not what you have to do, because I'm very honest with you about who I am. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's it. That's shit. Shantae Brown Shooter talking on Black Unicorns. I know that's like a lot of stuff. That's a lot of vibrations I just gave you. I hope y'all stayed in there with me. But anyway, yeah, Shantae Brown Shooter talking on the Black Unicorns, telling you guys to have a good day and fuck off. If you're my friend, I love you and thank you.